quad day.
Quad.
Well, legs probably.
Forearms and toes?
Yeah, forearms and toes, your favorite, right?
I just got my bathroom taken. I've been waiting for that bathroom.
Yeah. I usually speed them up, but it's okay. I'm excited.
How was your flight in?
The flight was good. The flight was good. We had a little bit of some hiccups with the rental and everything like that, but you know, everything got sorted out. I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
So what are we gonna warm up with?
So I think we're gonna warm up on the gluteator, which I haven't done before, so I'm interested. I usually at the beginning of my leg workouts, I usually do some hip thrusts. So it'd be interesting to kind of switch it up and work on a machine today. Cool. Take advantage of all the different modalities they have here, and so yeah, it'll be a nice shock to the body.
This is ascension. Lift up to a new dimension.
All right, what's up, guys? So this is the first leg workout back since competing. So my workout is going to be a little bit different from Carlos's today. Me and Blake, just competed. Blake got his pro card in the classic physique. So we're not going to probably be pushing it quite as hard as Carlos will be, because Carlos is 8 weeks out from his qualifier for nationals, and then nationals is in 12 weeks. So he's going to be competing for his pro card. Some of you guys might have known I used to coach Carlos. He is an absolute freak.
Freak.
I couldn't push it like Carlos on a good day anyway, so I like that precursor that he put in here for us.
Yeah, I told Blake, I messaged him like an hour and a half ago. I'm like, oh, Carlos is gonna join us. He's like, oh shit, he's gonna make us look small.
So how's it feel? You're a pro.
Oh my god, I'm still on a big come down from the weekend. I've just been having naps, eating some good food, and just having a good time with it. But it feels great.
Do you find you're since the show, with getting the food in you, you've been extra tired, more relaxed?
Oh, but the cortisol levels are just straight down.
Yeah.
I'm just having when you're in prep, you couldn't have a nap if you wanted to, right?
So stimulated.
Now it's just everything's kind of chill. Sarah and I are just having a really good time and relaxing.
I've been crashing in the evenings. I've been working out, and I feel good in the morning.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I worked out after I think it was my second meal. By the time I got home, I was smoked. I was so tired. I had a nap. I had to.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Yeah. It's a nice feeling, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna warm up with the gluteator. I like to start my leg workouts with this. I feel like it just activates the glutes. I feel like it's just a good activation exercise to make sure you're set up for the other exercises. You want to keep your spine neutral when you're doing the gluteator. You don't want a big arc in the spine, because in doing that, you're going to start pulling with the TFL and other muscles. So we're really trying to just isolate the glute muscles, which are going to sort of set the base for the workout and make sure the glutes are firing, make sure our back is protected, because the weight's not transferring to the spine and the glutes are able to take that load. See how my spine's neutral? You don't want to arc your back and push back. I almost flex down my abs, neutral spine, and drive with your glutes. Because otherwise you'll throw your TFL into it. So this here will pull all the way in. So just squeeze your core a little bit. If you want to push off these, you can. And drive out. You should be able to feel around all the way to the top of the glute. It's really nice. Just really find it, let it stretch, and squeeze. Stretch. Squeeze. Good.
That was good. Smoked me. I like it.
Squeeze the abs down a little bit. Neutral spine.
Carlos, a gluteator. You came all the way here to get some glutes. What's up?
All right, what's up, boy? Good to see you, man.
What's going?
Come here, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, what's going on for you?
That's all good, dude. I'm about to get sweaty myself.
Yeah. You guys doing legs, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck. Yeah, you're gonna try some cool shit that we have
I got
here.
anxiety when he said he wanted to join. I got anxiety when he said he wanted to join for legs.
You had anxiety?
Yeah, I was
ready,
legs, so I know he's strong.
Of course, it's strong. What the fuck?
Yeah, still pretty.
Yeah, you'll love the stuff we have. But make sure he does stuff he never did before.
Over the years, I've really eliminated things that I find just don't digest well, because at the end of the day, as good as they taste, I feel like fucking shit the next day. It's over, and then you feel like shit. You're bloated. Your training suffers the next day, so it's not worth it.
I don't know if I told you, think in July, end of June, beginning of July, I was dealing with some ulcerative colitis. I actually got like a colonoscopy done and everything. And yeah, I had to start eliminating certain vegetables that were like just causing a lot of inflammation. Yep.
Like which ones?
I eliminated like even green beans.
Yep.
So like zucchini, I stuck with zucchini, cucumbers, and a little bit of spinach. That's it.
What do you have now? For vegetables.
Vegetables, just zucchini, spinach, and then some cucumbers.
Yeah, but it's like those are all the lowest FODMAP vegetables. So you could probably do like red peppers or green peppers too. I just recommend heating them up a little bit, soften them up. Yeah, they all have a sugar in them that our bodies basically can't digest. It needs to ferment in our system, and it just causes digestive distress, makes you gassy, makes you bloated, makes you not as efficient. So now if you're adding them to your meals with rice, now your body's not digesting the rice and the protein is deficient because it has these other things you've added to it, like when people add mushrooms and onions and all these, you know, they're high in raffinose.
A change in my physique once I like took those things out. I felt like my body, like you said, started assimilating the actual food better.
Yeah, so before I get into like hack squats, more compound movements, I really like to make sure all the muscles are firing, everything's engaged, everything's almost like pre-exhausted. That way we don't, you know, have to go as heavy on those movements. Just for me specifically, if I do go heavier on those movements, I just put my body at risk with my back and my herniated disc. So you have to find ways to set up your workout that are, you know, most beneficial for you and your needs.
On the move, I can't let up. I wanted this, all of it, full measure. No breaks, no escape, no plan B. Thick skin, I'm strapped in, I won't leave. Overdose, burn the boats, I'm all in. If I ride
Like 4 pounds because like I just cracked so many teeth.
Gritting your teeth.
Yeah, just from biting down so hard. So get the mouthpiece like.
Yeah.
Safe. It's just it's safer. And I actually feel like I can train like go a little harder.
You find you can breathe okay with it in your mouth? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it the bottom or the top?
I'll show you. It's
I've seen other guys use it.
It's just like one of the battle ones. So just like a regular one.
Oh
like,
yeah, like a sportsman.
Yeah. So you can breathe easily.
Yeah.
Bite down on it.
Yeah.
So I use it for like, you know, heavy squats and deadlifts.
Yeah, just like working on it.
Yeah. Oh, like the therapy is huge, right?
Big time.
Yeah. Especially like just stretching it out too. Like the glutes and stuff, when they get tight, you can't contract like the upper part of your quad too.
Strip out your quads a lot.
Yeah.
Every week for me.
Yeah.
I had 2 sessions, an upper body session and then a leg
It
session.
helps with growth too a lot, I think, as well.
Just separates everyone. Keeps it all healthy. You know,
Big time.
Before that, like my quad muscles, into the hip flexors, TFL, everything was just like stuck. It was like a sausage, my leg. You know what I mean? It just didn't have any like pliability, and like it wouldn't separate. So, it's big.
We just don't have, you know, a lot of access to that. Where I guess I drive an hour and a half for someone who's good. Dude, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, man.
Oh man, funny. Good. Good. Come on. Good tempo. Good.
they wanted you good, will be great.
These are you. Come on.
You want it now, well don't wait.
Good.
You miss
Go.
my shot, you don't take it.
Work.
I know what you told me. If
Go.
you want it that bad, then
Up.
show me.
Yep.
You gotta
Keep
want
that
it
tempo.
more than I
Up.
do.
Up.
Cause I see
Good.
the greatness
Come on, Cross. Go. Come on. Share your mouth guard with me.
Good. That's it. Big squeeze, feel these reps. Good, good, that's it. Got going. That's it. You got five, come on. 1. Don't come here now. 2. Come on. 3. 4. Good job. The work begins. That was the first sort of opening rounds of the workout. Everything's warmed up, everything's pumped up. So now we're gonna move on to some more compound lifts. We're gonna be doing some variety. So we'll probably do 3 sets, 1 really hard set per exercise. We're gonna start with the Atlantis pendulum squat. Then I think we're gonna move on to the swing squat, possibly some hack squats, leg press. So lots of variety and angles, hitting different machines. So this should be interesting. Let's go. Was to like getting close to the show was like having those 2 high days. You know what I mean? To like sort of start building the muscle back in.
So low that like you depleted like crazy.
So long, I didn't have a cheat meal for
Yeah.
10, 12 weeks. And then I find like the intra carbs, I probably would have put that back in a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Like 4 weeks out.
Yeah.
Just so during the workout the muscles are staying more volumized.
Some of those 0 carb days, like you get so insulin sensitive that even if you have a high day, just burn through it. And then the next day you're flat again, right? Yeah. You ever tried this stuff, Rachel?
Which? No.
Like smelling salts?
Actually, never.
This shout out to Juju Mufu, is his brand, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I got off his website, and definitely the best like smelling salts I've ever used.
What makes it different?
The name. I mean, this is true to the name. Like you do this, you're like,
You turn into Juji when you...
I can't do the splits and backflips, but
I don't know, you're pretty close over there.
we'll see. We will see.
I think we all gotta try it.
Here we come, ready or not now, 'cause here we come. You can't hide now and you can't run. Ready or not now, 'cause here we come, yeah. Ready or not now, 'cause here we come. You can't hide now and you can't run. Ready or not now, 'cause here we come, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. You better run, 'cause here we come. This should be fun. Plotted on this moment, bet you feel the energy. If we ain't at your neck yet, consider that a victory. Run. We creeping in the shadows, catch you lacking when you least expect it. It's a passion, so respect it. Get to checking windows and make sure your doors locked. It's all fun and games until we find your spot. Yeah, time's up, we on the way. Get ready for liftoff, we in your face. Friend or foe, I don't know, nobody's safe. Only the strong survive, are you out of place? No matter when or beginner, because we coming to finish up. Replenish up, be gone before dinner's done. Move quicker, be the next meal, 'cause you can't be caught if you don't stand still.
Ready or not now, 'cause here we come. You can't hide now and you can't run. Ready or not now, 'cause here we come, yeah. Ready or not now, 'cause here we come. You can't hide now and you can't run. Ready or not now, 'cause here we come, yeah.
You can run, you can hide, you can run.
If you can learn to harness that intensity with purpose,
Right.
you know, it's like that's going to make the big difference, and it's going to prevent you from getting injured. Because yeah, of course, when you're 23, 24, you can go into the gym, squat, barbell row like crazy, but it's only going to get you so far, you know. And then it's like you're wasting all this energy, you're killing your nervous system, your CNS is fried, so you feel like you're so exhausted. But you could have got the job done
more efficiently.
more efficiently. So that's why it's important.
Such a wide gap though, right? Like some guys move things like so like methodically that I'm like, maybe that's too far too.
Too far.
You know?
You can't be too far to the left or the right. You need to be able to
it's like
take.
everything's perfectly squeezed and then they stop.
You got to be able to take both and apply them. Just putting everything we got into the one workout. It's like, no, this is like each week we're making progression.
He calls it like that metabolic kind of training style, right?
He's
Where
even
it's
told
like-
me that too, where he was just like, we're not going to be going, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go in, I'm going intense as hard as I can. He was like, yes, but, it gets to a certain point where like, your body won't actually go that hard. It won't, you can't keep going intense.
If you guys like agree too, like I remember like even like 5-6 years ago, like even longer, it was like diet is like 80%, training is like 20%. Like that has come so full circle where it's like training is way more important than people make it out to be. Like a lot of people think like, everything is to do with your diet. Like you come in and half-ass it in here, but I learned that with Pat, like when he gave me a really diligent program to stick to that, like I made crazy improvements.
The training is providing the stimulus for whatever you're doing with your diet to dictate what it's going to do. You know what I mean? Like you need the stimulus there. That's a pump. Look at this pump. Crazy.
I saw him from far away. I was like, did you have a carb up today? Yeah. Did you have a carb up yesterday?
Wow, it's great, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely feels good. The gold chain makes it too.
Oh yeah. He got me on that gold chain.
Crazy. I really feel my ham and glute now. My glutes and hamstrings will be a strong point in December. Yeah, it's all staying here.
Big leg.
All right, guys, so that is today's leg workout. This is the first workout back after competing at Canadian Nationals where Blake got his IFB Pro card.
Yep.
Blake you're going to be doing the Toronto Pro, right, for your debut?
Yeah. 10 weeks.
So Blake is going to be doing the Toronto debut in 10 and a half weeks. I'm going to be doing the Pro Qualifier at that event. I'm 99% certain I'm doing it, so I'm training for it. Carlos is Nationals is what, December 18th?
Yep, so about 12 weeks.
12 weeks out.
Here we go.
So we are all still in competition prep.
Yeah.
So guys, make sure to follow Blake. Make sure to follow Carlos. These guys are, I'm hoping Blake. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't know.
You got to start one.
I know.
Like Blake literally just had a rock star year. So he got married.
Yeah.
He's got a baby on the way.
Yeah.
He got his pro card. He sold his house and made out like a bandit. Real estate with the market, the way the market is right now. So yeah, he crushed it this year.
So how do you feel?
Screw COVID, man. All the way to the top this year.
Yeah, when others folded, you fucking prevailed. There you go.
So yeah, I think Blake should start a YouTube and document everything because it's pretty cool. I think it's cool for people to see like someone going through all this, like getting married, baby on the way, got his pro card, pro debut. So I'm gonna encourage him to start that.
So now you're gonna be able to say you got a dad bod.
That's the weekend warrior lifestyle, right? You can fit a lot in the classic.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in today, guys. Make sure to comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, appreciate it if you subscribe. Appreciate all your guys' support. Until next time.